Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. They just revealed the DLC for 2K25. Not all of it, because there are a couple superstars within each pack that haven't been revealed. And as you can see on screen, there's special guest to be announced. So, special celebrity guest, I wonder who that could be. Because that could mean an array of things, ladies and gentlemen. That could mean just pop star people. So, like, people that are well known. Snoop Dogg, Travis Scott, even though I really wouldn't care if he's in the game. But, I mean, he's been with The Rock and John Cena now because of that heel turn that happened on Elimination Chamber. So it could be Travis Scott. I could see that. Snoop Dogg, I could just see with his relationship with the company. Or Joe Hendry. Because as we see here, Joe Hendry is nowhere listed on the screen. But who knows? Who knows? It also says that 3 NBA stars to be announced. Don't know any inkling of that. So who's gonna who knows? Maybe Kobe Bryant. I don't know. I don't know. Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, gonna be running through each and every pack for this DLC announcement, and I've been super excited ever since seeing the teasers. We know Penta. Penta was an obvious one because they kept doing his hand sign. Zero Miedo, So, I mean, we knew he was going to be in there. And Jordan Grace, she was obvious too. And Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, we knew they were going to be in here. But since the partnership with TNA was announced a month ago, I believe, we got really excited. I'm like, okay, this opens the door way more for future games as well, because it's a multi-year partnership. So, if Joe Hendry isn't here, could be in next year's game or whatever. But anyway, besides all that rambling, let's get to running through. And the first pack we have on screen is the new Wave Pack, and this comes out May 2025. So this is the first pack, which is good given the people in it. And it has Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Julia. Okay. Thought they would hold out on Julia and Stephanie Vacher, but no. They're putting them front and center, and that is real good. Kind of surprised Penta isn't in there. But I mean, I bet they want to make his entrance perfect, because his entrance gets me pumped every time he competes on Raw. And yeah, so we'll see how that turns out when the pack comes out. And then special celebrity guests to be announced. So this is to be announced, so I wonder if they're gonna announce it like right before not like right before, but as we get closer to May. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we only have one more month till May. So, man, that's quick turnaround. But yeah, man, that's a good pack. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. I haven't followed them all their careers, but I've watched their WWE stuff, turning into one of my favorite tag teams. I believe I watched their match with the Young Bucks at All Out or somewhere, or I saw clips of it online. Thought it was really good. And yeah, but Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, definitely going to use them. And Julia and Stephanie Vacher, I'm trying to get more into the women's side of wrestling, via NXT and TNA and just regular WWE stuff. And yeah, Julie and Stephanie Vacher, yeah, definitely some interesting people that I would like to use in my series. And luckily, we don't have to wait that long. And special celebrity guests to be announced. Don't have any idea on who that could be, but it could be some more wrestlers from other promotions. Please put in Joe Hendry. Please. Just do it. Come on, please. If he makes a game, oh man, that would... I'm not a lifelong Joe Hendry fan, but just recently, and I've been I've been stumbling upon some of his, just some of his promos and music videos towards his opponent. Like, this guy is just so unique because he finds a way to make a song out of his opponent, and it's beautiful, and it really makes me want him be to be in WWE, like just in general, to just see what he could do against everybody. I mean, I would love to see him and The Rock go back and forth. Because, man, that'd just be amazing, because it'd be what The Rock used to do with his Hollywood gimmick, or just in general gimmick and making songs and so on. But Joe Hendry, and yeah, I would just really like to see that. Yeah. Then, after that, we go into the Dunk and Destruction pack. And this one, holy shit. This one featured, talk about TNA partnership. The first person on here is Abyss. Now, I didn't really watch TNA growing up, but, dude, that's crazy. I mean, Abyss works for the WWE as, like, a backstage hand. But, man, that's a huge get. Then after that, the Great Khali. Not one of my favorites, but he definitely did scare me when he crushed Rey Mysterio's head years ago. I remember that. Pretty scary. I kind of like that run with Great Khali, just him being a unstoppable giant. Yeah, he can't put on the greatest matches, but if he gets you in the Skull Crusher, then you're done. And then 3 NBA stars to be announced. Like I said, who the fuck are they gonna put in there? Like, are they gonna be people that relate to wrestling, or not relate, but have been showcased in wrestling, or are they gonna be well-known people? Who knows? We can only guess and estimate. But, yeah. But I could see LeBron James, Michael Jordan, I don't know, and Kobe, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. That's just weird. At least it's not like the Pat McAfee pack last year, which only had one person in there that actually competed in WWE, and that's Pat McAfee. We don't need all this shit. We don't need his podcast friends. That was the worst DLC pack. But the other DLC packs made it worth it, especially the one with CM Punk. I'm really happy they got CM Punk in there so quickly. And, that just shows you that 2K have really turned themselves around ever since 2K20, because 2K22 was a great foundation. Then 23 added upon that with war games and so on. Then 24 added more match types and so on. But 25 looks to be my favorite WWE 2K made game, because we got chain wrestling back. We got 2 new match types. We got showcase mode, not having slingshot tech, and yeah, really pumping me up. But yeah, then after that, the Fearless pack. I never thought that would include this dude, just giving his history, and oh my god, like, go back and watch some of his promos. Like, it's crazy that that he's going to be in a WWE game. But the first person up is New Jack. Holy shit. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that right now. New Jack will be in a WWE game. That's fucking crazy, dude. And I haven't watched a bunch of New Jack matches, but I've seen some of his promos, and oh my god. It's just crazy seeing that and his promo and some of his matches, being brought to WWE now. That's crazy. That's so fucking crazy. And I'm excited because I've used him in my series before years ago, but I got an idea for a new faction in my series, and man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Then Jordan Grace, of course, she recently signed with the company, so not surprised there. Penta, fuck yeah, dude, Zero Miedo, and man, that's also a thing I want to touch on. I know I ramble a bunch, but dude, it's so crazy how all the AEW hard hitters are coming to WWE. Now, of course, we will never see Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, or Adam Cole in a WWE game nowadays. But I mean, who knows? Maybe we will. But I mean, the last two people we will see next are Aleister Black or Malachi Black if you watch them in AEW, and Miro slash Rusev, and they'll be in 2K26. That's no doubt because their debut is being planned. I don't know when they're gonna be debuting, but I mean we got Ricky Starks slash Saints in NXT. Super happy he's in WWE, a place that will use him and have used him instead of just putting him in the cupboard. I'm really excited, but I'm just amazed that it's like, oh man, Cody started AEW, and I thought he would never go back to WWE, but then he came back to WWE, and then Malachi Black and so on. It was like they seemed really dominant in their first couple months there, but then they shelved him. Crazy to see him back in WWE, and then Miro. I thought Miro would never go back to WWE, but then that whole Vince McMahon thing happened, and Triple H took over. So now it's crazy. It's just really crazy. But getting back, and then the final, the next is a Hall of Famer. I believe she was Hall of Famer last year. Bull Nakano. Never watched a single one of her matches, but hey, cool. I mean, she was obvious in the teaser, but yeah. And then, special celebrity guest to be announced. Now, when they say that, I get really intrigued. Like, is it gonna be like, oh, look at this rapper, man. Oh man, aren't we hip? Aren't we cool? It's like, you just wasted a spot. Like, why do we have Travis Scott in WWE game? I know I keep bringing him up, but, like, get him the fuck out. Make him a persona card in my faction, because then you can make people who actually want him to play the game. And there you go. You got my faction, people. But, yeah, I'm really intrigued by when they say special celebrity guest, because it could mean two things, like a rapper or a wrestler from a different promotion. Especially, it could be Jelly Roll and Travis Scott. Which, if that's factual, I'm not going to play as them because, yeah. Rather have different stars from different promotions be in the game. But, whatever. I mean, we got Abyss, so, I mean, that's a good inkling that we will be getting more TNA stars, hopefully. Please. Okay. And, yeah. And then Attitude Era Pack. This one gets me excited for only a couple people. D'Lo Brown. I love his theme music. Want to go back and rewatch some of his matches because I heard he was really good. And, yeah, that he could also be including the European Championship. But I think the European Championship is just in the base game, so we won't need to do anything about that. But D'Lo Brown, Billy Gunn, that one surprises me because he's in AEW. So, maybe, I mean, he probably has a Legends deal, but that's crazy seeing stuff like that. And hopefully, this'll this will lead to WWE partnering with AEW only for DLC. So if like next year they want to do a Jericho showcase, just a metaphorical, that'd be crazy because they could get his matches with Kenny Omega, John Moxley, Cody. They could get his match at Full Gear. That'd be fucking crazy if they just let him be in DLC. That'd be cool, especially with Judas, and because Jericho owns the rights to that theme music. So yeah, really excited. But Billy Gunn, he's gonna be in the game. Then Road Dogg, Jesse James, no surprise, he's a part of the company. Victoria, we haven't seen her in years, and Mark Henry. I mean, goddamn, Mark Henry. Yeah, but I wonder what form of Mark Henry will be like. Going off the name Attitude Era, it'll probably be like one of his first showing. But they showed the salmon suit, and that salmon suit is connected to the time he faked his retirement and beat up John Cena. So maybe we'll get both versions. Who knows? And then the Saturday Night's main event pack. And I really hope that pack includes the venue. But we got Jesse Ventura, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, Tito Santana, Junkyard Dog, and Sid Justice. Whoa. Now, the only people I recognize in that one is Junkyard Dog and Sid Justice. And, the other people, not really much. I mean, I know Jesse Ventura has been doing commentary on Saturday night's main event. But, that's the least exciting pack. Sorry. But, at least they're putting it as the last one, which is smart doing from 2K. Because all the rest of the DLC, I'm pretty pumped for. Pumped to have D'Lo Brown, only because of his theme music. I love his theme music. And then, the Fearless pack, I think that's my most excited one because we got New Jack. Who the fuck thought we would get New Jack in a WWE game now? And, and man, this looks like a really good DLC. Really curious on the special guest celebrity inclusions, because there are two special celebrity guests, and that could mean two things. Could mean Travis Scott and Jelly Roll, which, yay, I guess. I'm never gonna play as them, but yeah. Or it could mean people from different promotions, which I hope we do get, because in one of the teaser images, it was the one with I'll bring it up here. It was the one with the big J in the middle of the ring, which means Jordan Grace, and then the Penta sign. But in the small back, it looks like a Joe Hendry shirt. So I mean, it could be that. Let's hope, because I don't need Travis Scott or Jelly Roll in my WWE games. Why don't you just cancel the 3 NBA stars and put them in? So just put 3 stars or whatever and put Travis Scott, Jelly Roll, and then the 3 other people. And but that's the DLC for WWE 2K25, ladies and gentlemen. Really exciting. And no, actually, never mind. I was going to say, it's like, oh man, that's cool, they're including 3 other people in the Duncan Destruction pack, but I'm like, that's 5. That's still 5 people. 5 people per pack. And so that is the DLC announcement for WWE 2K25. Really excited to play as Penta. Really excited to play as the Motor City Machine Guns, and really excited to play as New Jack. Like, that's... I thought they wouldn't do it. I thought the ECW and Bandana was hinting towards something else, but no. New Jack is in a WWE video game, and that's crazy. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts on the DLC? I am excited every year because, who knows what they're going to add, especially with DLC. But recently, with the TNA partnership, that got me really excited. But I'm really excited for WWE 2K25. We got chain wrestling back. We got women bleeding, so you can beat women and have them bleed. And then, yeah, we got a lot of exciting stuff. And then the return of Showcase not being tied to Slingshot Tech because, oh my god, I could not stream on YouTube with that in the game. But now I can. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, are you excited for 2K25? I know I am. I will be picking it up next week. And yeah, baby. Yeah. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, hope y'all did enjoy. And if you did, you know what to do. If you didn't, get out of here. With that said, bye-bye, and see y'all on the next one.